Morning, everybody. Down at the Well Church this morning. Out here on the Jericho ride. And we are fixing to ride around town and pray over this sinful city of Las Vegas. I don't know what we got here, a couple hundred people already, maybe. Tony, how you doing this morning? Getting ready to do a ride around Las Vegas. It's called the Jericho Run today. We just ride around to the four corners of the valley and let these Christian bikers pray over the city, you know. I'm not the biggest on prayer or anything like that, but I try to be spiritual and live right. Since I raised hell all my life, try to live the rest of my life halfway decent. I can't read the comments today. I gotta walk over to my bike and get my other glasses so I can see. These glasses are just focused for long distance. Get my other glasses. They got the transitional so I can read as well. Anyways, we're gonna ride around the city and let these guys say some prayers over the city, you know. I think every city could use it. But anyways, they call it the Jericho Run because, and I'm not a Bible guy or anything like that, but I know that, well, I don't know if I know, but anyways, at Jericho, all the people marched around the town until it collapsed. So that's kind of the theory, you know, is to get rid of the sin. I have to get one of these more Christian guys to explain that to you all here in a minute. Let me change my glasses. Jamie?
What's happening?
I was attempting to explain to the people about Jericho.
All right.
So maybe you could help me out here for a second.
All right.
Hang on, guys. Let me flip this around. Oh, here. Let me just do it like this. This is my friend Jamie.
What's going on?
Me and him are close friends.
Yeah. So the Jericho Run, what it is a bunch of people in the motorcycle community. We get together and we ride around the 3 or 4 points of the city, and we just pray over the city and all its inhabitants for the new year. Pray blessings over everybody, and just hopefully Jesus comes in and takes over all the, I don't want to say evil of the city, but just blessing people and
Hey, Big
praying
Mama.
over the city.
Glad you popped in. Things getting warm down in Australia now, eh?
Oh, we're live in Australia?
Yeah, we're live in Australia.
Nice.
Let's see, we're live.
It's summer down there right now, isn't it?
Tony's here. He's down in Yuma right now, maybe in Yuma. He went to Palm Springs over Christmas. And then we got Badass Stang in here. How you doing? And he's a Midwesterner, I believe.
Nice. Well, welcome everybody.
So what about in biblical Jericho was the town that had so much sin in it that
Yeah, and they went around the city and prayed outside of the wall.
So the army
marched around
the
the
entire
city.
city. And the walls, and they had to march for
So,
7 days.
yeah.
Right.
And on the 7th day, the walls came down, and the power of the army of Christ was able to take over, because the entire city of Jericho was living in nothing but sin, and they had everything from all of basically Las Vegas. Las
Right.
Vegas is a very good example, same as Corinth or things like that, but the city of Jericho had so much sin in it, and they had locked the walls down, And when God's army came through, he told them all you have to do is march around the city for 7 days. And on the seventh day, the entire walls of the entire city all just fell down and came down. And the army of the Lord was able to conquer and be able to help bring the Lord and bring the mercy and grace into that city and into the world that was there.
All right, there you have
That's
it.
kind of the story of
What's that,
Jericho.
Prospect?
There you have it. Losing viewers now. Come on now, we're not trying to get religious on y'all. We're just trying to tell you what we're doing today. We're just out here doing our part, for the city and fellowshipping and this is what we do. We ride motorcycles. We support different motorcycle clubs. We support different events, motorcycle events. And this is a great event that we do once a year. And these are my friends right there. Okay, so badass things down in Tennessee. How's the weather down in Tennessee? What do you think it is here right now, guys? About 55?
Yeah, right about there, probably.
About 55 degrees out here. Gonna finish my walk around the motorcycles here. Ooh, 84 in Australia, right on. 4 a.m. Heat wave. Ah. Well, thank you. 62 in Palm Springs, low 40s in Tennessee. What part of Tennessee you in? I love Tennessee. Go see what kind of motorcycles we got here today. I love checking out motorcycles. Been around motorcycles my whole life. I think my dad brought me home from the hospital whenever I was a baby on a motorcycle. Back in Illinois. Okay, outside of Memphis, an hour, okay. Last time I went through there was, I think it was a couple years ago, right whenever they found the cracks in the bridge on the 40. I think 2 years ago. I think that's one of the ladies' motorcycles. They're called the Bling Motorcycle Club. See all that bling on there? Bling on the helmet. That's pretty cool. That's like getting a bejeweled machine and going crazy on your jacket. Wait till you see their jackets. Yeah, that was crazy. We was in the motorhome and we got detoured around the in through town because the 44 had just gotten closed. I think they just closed it that morning, to be honest with you. That's whenever we were out there. And that's one of my friend's motorcycles there, these two. That's Eric and Steve's. I was just talking to them a few minutes ago. I like the way he did his seat right here. It looks nice. I wouldn't mind having something like that on my bike. Bad thing is you spend $30,000 or better on your motorcycle, and then you got to spend another $5,000 to $10,000 on accessories, to get it the way you like it. My last one was the one I'm riding now is a 2018. It was $29,000, and then tax and all that stuff, you know, you're looking $32,000, and then you want to buy some exhaust for it right away, because Harleys are not loud whenever they come from the factory. They got them quiet pipes on them. So you got to buy some exhaust. And for my bike, the exhaust, the old bike was $750 for thunder headers, but now it's $1,500 for thunder headers for my bike. I don't know why. There's the Valkyrie. Look at that big engine. That thing's fast. There's the Victory motorcycle. I'm doing a live on YouTube right now, checking out the bikes and stuff. That's my friend Jesse right there. Yamaha V-Star. So my favorite bike is the Harley Davidson Road Glide. That's what I got. This is my second one. I had first time I bought one, one of my friends from one of the motorcycle clubs owned a shop that I'd take my bike to and get worked on. And, hey Tammy, how are you? Welcome in. Doing good, doing real good out here. We're ready to take a motorcycle ride here in about half hour, 20 minutes to a half hour. Anyways, gonna ride around Las Vegas, about 100 bikes or so. So my first Road Glide was a 2007. I used to ride FXRs for so long. For about a little over 20 years I rode FXRs, which is the best handling motorcycle Harley Davidson ever made. And then my one friend with the motorcycle shop was always trying to convince me to get a Road Glide. So I wound up getting a 2007 Road Glide. And then I kept it for 11 years. Well, I kept it a couple extra years, but I bought this one in 2017, the end of 2017. I went and bought this. It's a 2018. It's the second year of the Milwaukee motorcycle. Oh, Timmy Ray, what's going on? What kind of race car you got? I've seen you race before. I've seen your videos on the racetracks. I think you guys are running dirt, right? Yeah, that's what I thought, dirt track racing, yeah. Yeah, I raced street stock for a while. My first one that I built was in 1984, was a old 66 Pontiac. That was too big though, too heavy. But I had one laying around, so I raced it. They had a big half-mile event coming up, so I raced it. And then right after that, I went out and got a 68 Camaro, torched it up. I'll tell you, I've torched up so many Camaros. You know that. You can identify with that. Back in the day. Wouldn't dare do that today, but I used to. So I started racing the 68 Camaro. Then I raced, I built a Firebird after that. It was a early 70s model Firebird. Had a little bit longer front end on it. Yeah, it was hobby stock, yep. Yeah, I started racing in Arizona. I'm from Illinois, but I started racing. I didn't never build a race car until I went to Arizona, and then raced down in Phoenix. And then I moved up to Vegas, and I started building one up here in Vegas but they had asphalt track here in Vegas. Out at Pahrump they had the dirt track, but in Vegas had the asphalt. So I was going to try my luck at asphalt. I never finished building that. Drinking got in the way of that one. It's a good looking car there. Well, I've made my rounds of all the bikes. I'm not going to go over there to that one.
No?
There's Jesse patrolling the parking lot. I'm going to get off here and go visit with some of my friends. I got a lot of friends out here I want to go visit with, so good having you guys along for a little bit. Y'all take care, and I'll catch you on the next one, okay?